Hey everyone, welcome to day 10 of 21 days of breath work. We are almost halfway through our second week, and I hope you're starting to notice a difference in your breathing, the way you feel, and the way you're responding to your environment. Today we're going to talk about exhalation breath work, and there's lots of different things I could have called today. I was in a massage session this morning and doing a little bit of self-care, and I was laying there thinking about this relaxation that I find within my exhale. That for every pressure point that was pushed, when I let go of my exhale, I could feel that release in my body. And I'm reminded that I have the capacity and the opportunity to do this any time of the day. I don't need to be in a massage session to experience that. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about how you can really start to build a relationship with your exhale. Many of us think, we hear and we often say to people, friends, family in crazy, chaotic, or stressful situations, take a deep breath, take a deep breath. And so we're trained to inhale, right? And what I'm finding in my own practice over the years that I've been doing this is that the more I take that deep breath, the less I'm focusing on how much I'm actually letting go. What am I actually releasing? And so I keep compounding breath on top of stale, toxic, old breath that I'm not releasing. So if I'm not releasing it, where is it, right? It's still inside. And I start to compound it and pack it down and create tension, anxieties, fears, and it all kind of starts to mimic each other, right? So if I can learn to let go of my exhale, I can also learn to let go of many other things. Dan Brulé, who is my mentor and one of my great teachers, wrote a book called Just Breathe. And in that book, where I got a lot of this information and background from, I also studied with him in Mexico last year, and it really changed my life. It changed my relationship to my breath. That if you can let go, if you can learn to let go of the exhale, then you can really learn to let go of anything. We find rest and relaxation in our exhale. Another thing Dan says is that we don't have to wait to go to sleep to experience rest and relaxation. We can experience it just in our own breath pattern. We can learn to let go of that exhale. Today we're going to practice that a little bit. We're going to be taking these full deep breaths like we learned a few days ago, starting with the belly, working our way up into the chest, and then we're going to be engaging this inhale. We're going to be creating an internal pressure with this inhale, so that way when the exhale releases or lets go, you will feel that physically, internally. So sitting straight, again, I'm choosing to sit on the floor. You can do this anywhere. You can be lying down on a mat, standing, sitting in a chair, just as long as you keep your back straight, shoulders rounded back with your heart open, chin tightly, slightly tucked under. And this, my friends, is our posture for breath work, right? We want to maximize, optimize, get the breath, get the energy flowing, right? So we want it to flow in comfortably, and we want it to flow out comfortably. We don't want any restriction. Many times we see people walking around like this, and their breath pattern follows that. Short, shallow, and they're not taking a deep breath. They're not taking a deep breath. They're not exhaling fully. If they're not exhaling fully, they're not inhaling fully. And so it's this relationship, guys. It's learning to build a relationship with your breath. So we're going to focus on a big, deep inhale. And then there's lots of different terms here we can use. We can snap the exhale loose. We can let the exhale fall just like a water fountain would fall. I've heard people talk about the bow and the arrow. So you inhale, you pull the breath in, and when you let go of the bow, the arrow just shoots. So we want the breath to just relax. One thing I often tell my clients is, you remember when, you might still do this, but when we were kids or younger, we used to steam up the window and then draw I love you or I love so-and-so on the car window. That's the sensation or the feeling and the sound that you want for the exhale. We don't want a push or a blow. We're not looking for that. We're looking for a relaxed, restful, letting go exhale. So keep in the back of your mind what it feels like to steam up a window. That's what the exhale is going to sound like and feel like, and hopefully reciprocate that same expression or feeling on the inside. So exhaling fully, taking a deep breath in from the belly, up through the heart, and then practice letting go with that exhale. You can see as I inhale, I'm building this pressure. And then I let go. You may feel lightheaded or dizzy depending on how quick you're doing this practice. So slowing down the breath, taking it very slow and comfortable will help minimize some of that dizziness or that lightheadedness. But if you do feel it, it's fine. Nothing to worry about there. You can breathe in and out through the mouth. In and out through the nose. Or in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Focus here is to let go, surrender, relax the exhale. It's like a bow. And arrow. Let your body let go and surrender as well. You may not be feeling it yet, but if you stick with it, you'll eventually catch it. You'll get it. Bring the inhale in, up, and then just let go. Complete surrender to body and breath. Focusing on the exhale. I sometimes let my body just go limp on the exhale to remind me that I can let go. Breathing in air, energy, oxygen. letting go of fear, anxiety, worry. No controlling. You may have noticed I just controlled that last one. Just let go. What controlling would look like is and there's a time and a place for that. But to let go and to release and to learn how to really practice this in your life, snapping, releasing, letting go, that exhale is the practice. No control, no blow, no push. Surrender. When I first started doing this, I felt so challenged by this practice. It felt so difficult and so hard to just let go of that exhale. And I quickly recognized that I was holding and coercing and just gripping onto life in fear and anxiety, control and stress. Don't get me wrong, I still have fear and I still have anxiety. But I'm working on it, and this surrendering the exhale allows me to practice letting go. So that way when I find myself in stress or anxiety or worry or even panic, that I have a tool to let me go. And we have been learning many of them. This is another one to add to the toolbox. Just let go, friends. You can do it. Let go of who you think you need to be. Let go of who you think others think you are. Let go of your judgments of yourself. Let go of the anxiety you feel about the rest of the day or the fact that you can't get this right. Surrender to the breath. Come out of the mind, into the body. Surrender to the breath. Surrender meaning redirect your focus. Letting go of that I have to think about this and I have to get this right and it must look like this or it must look like that. Surrender to that. Wave the flag. I let go. I accept that I'm just in my breath and I will keep practicing until I just feel it. Let the body fall with each exhale. Soften the chest, let the shoulders drop. Breathing in through the belly, up through the heart. Ah sound, letting go. Practicing this one more minute for today's session. Let your sounds explore. Let your sounds go and be heard. If you can't give yourself permission to let go, I give you permission to let go. All right, friends, one last deep exhale. Deep inhale. Let go. Fabulous. Thank you for joining and for giving yourself another great session of breath practice. Day by day, one breath at a time, you are learning to let go and to receive and to gift yourself the breath, the life, the opportunity that awaits you. Because with every breath pattern that you alter or that you shift, you can change a behavior pattern. Please send me any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback in the comments below. And yeah, keep breathing consciously, guys. You will benefit, I promise. Take care.